Hare Krishna, welcome to JAGANATH leelamruta, the second session. In 1746, there was uh, in 1746 the French people started a voyage from France to Bengal. That time the Bengal was only one. There was no West Bengal and East Bengal. There was only one Bengal there. So even Bangladesh was also included in that Bengal. So after, in subsequent years, it has got separated as Bangladesh, West Bengal, or like that. So when these French people, they had a captain in that ship, and they had a technical team also, and with huge resources, gold, diamond, jewels, pearls, so many things. They were traveling from France towards Bengal, India. So that time when they were traveling, in half of the journey, there was a huge living entity. It is greater the size than the ship. It is called Timingala. So So it is also it is also called. So the Timingala can swallow the whale. So it is. You can just imagine how big it will be. So the the Timingala can swallow the whale itself. So you can just imagine how big the size of the Timingala. So when Timingala was coming towards the ship, but it was a very far distance, when the captain was having a binocular and having a binocular, and he was just try to capture try to follow that Timingala. So it was very huge when it got submerged in the ocean, and it was rising from the ocean. It was the water was sprayed at the ship. It was very far distance. So that captain was so tensed up and so fear. So he started making severe safety measurements to his technical team, and to the top of the ship there was one driver also, and the driver also calling him. He informed everyone that the Timingala is coming towards our ship, so be alert, be careful, and try to avoid this Timingala. They were discussing about all these things to land up in a safety shore. So that time when the captain went, and on the top of the ship there was another driver who was also calling the captain, please sir, come here sir, come here. There is a heavy storm, devastating storm is coming towards the ship, in the backside of the ship, I mean the other side of the ship. So one side it is the Timingala and the other side is the shore. So I think the ship is going to devastate in a few minutes or few hours or something like that. So when these things happened, everybody was tensed up, and a mother came with the baby, 1 year baby, a 1 year old baby, saying that, please my dear captain, you may not save us, you may not protect us from this dangerous Timingala and the storm, but please save my 1 year baby, somehow or other, please save her. So then so the captain was not able to say anything, because he himself is in a danger, the whole ship is in a danger. What to do in that time? So nobody can stop the natural disaster, or the great potency of the Lord. Nobody can stop it. So if Krishna wants to save, definitely Krishna will save. If Krishna wants to make devastation, definitely will make devastation. Rake Krishna mareko, mare Krishna rakeko. So everybody was tensed up. Nobody was nobody was spared. They know everybody are going to leave the body. But one Indian guy who was sitting in the front row, he was just he was freely chanting offering some prayers to the Lord, and there was so much joy on his face, and he was totally nervousless, tenseless, fearless. So nothing was harming him, nothing was disturbing him, not even a single a single thing, I mean, not even a small particle of fearness is not there on his face. He was just offering the prayers very intensely with great joy. He was chanting the names of the Lord. And when this captain was happened to see, happened to catch his Indian person in the camera, in the binocular. So he just saw it, uh, and he went towards one. First time he didn't. He refused to go nearby because he was tensed up. He wants to do some arrangements to protect the ship and the passengers. So he was going hither and here and there. Then nothing was happen. Nothing was happening, and he was telling his team to pull the alarm so that the lifeboats can come. Even lifeboats also cannot save them. It was so dangerous and so hazardous situation. Nobody can stop it except the uh, Almighty, except the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that time, again, this time he saw that in the camera, his this Indian person who is having bliss on his face, who is gone transcendental, and he was so much devoted. Still, he was offering prayers. Not even nervousness, not even a single nervousness he was having. A small portion of nervousness also he was not having. He was totally happy, enjoying the uh, moments by chanting the prayers, by offering the prayers. Then this captain went near him and asked him, "How come you are so much tenseless? How come you are so fearless? Everybody is tensed up, everybody is fearing, everybody is nervous, and everybody wants somehow or other they want to save their life. But you, gentlemen, how come? What is what? And he was also hugging something. He was hugging something to his chest. And what is this?" And he was asking, "What's happening to you?" He said. Then the Indian person said, "Can your?" He said, "Who can save this? Who can protect us?" He said, "Only Lord Jagannath can protect this. Nobody can protect. Who is that Lord Jagannath?" He asked. "He is the Lord of the universe. Can your Lord of the universe protect us from these dangers, from these two dangers? If Lord wants to protect, definitely he will protect." So what we have to do? You start chanting, offering praise to Lord Jagannath. Then after some hours, there was the captain was able to see in his camera that whale has deviated from that position. The Timingala has deviated from this position and it is gone to some other side, the other side. He was gone to some other side. So the captain was fully satisfied, fully. He was so much happy. Never in his life he became such a happiest moment he never had. So he came to the Indian devotees. He said, "So your Lord Jagannath has saved us from the whale. How come? So can your Lord also save this ship and passengers from this heavy storm, from the devastating storm, because it may devastate the whole ship?" So definitely, the Lord Jagannath, if He wants, definitely He will protect us from any danger, any sort of a danger. Because Krishna says in Gita, "Name Bhakta Pranashyati," my devotee never perishes. I will always save my devotee from any sort of a danger, provided he surrenders his full life to my lotus feet. So then again everybody started offering prayers and this devotee started offering prayers, and after an hour or two, and the devastating storm also, there was a clear sky, there was no cloudy, there was no lightning and no thunder, absolutely everything was clear. The sky was also clear, and it was very amazing scene as created. And after that, the captain asked everybody to offer prayers to Lord Jagannath, and they gave military salutations to Lord Jagannath. And after that, they went and congratulated this Indian person, Indian devotee. And then the ship was going towards Lord Jagannath Temple, Puri. Then he asked, "What is this great tower and what is that chakra?" He asked him. So here Lord Jagannath stays here with his brother and sister, and they also maintain this material universe, and they also help and support the living entities come here, and they shower unlimited mercy towards the living entities who comes to, and offer prayers and who chants his names. So Lord Jagannath is staying here in this Puri Jagannath. So the captain was having so much treasure and resources, so he gave everything to that Jagannath Puri temple, and he was asking that person, uh, are they having any storeroom to hold these jewels what I have given? He laughed and said, you go to that administrative office and then you ask them, then they will guide you everything. Then he went to that administrative office. Even now there is a thing, there is one place called Gadada, one name I forgot. So there you can see that he has given one bell to Garuda, that Puri Jagannath temple. Even now that the bell is there. It is written in some French language. Instead of giving to Pondicherry Church, he gave it to this Lord Puri Jagannath temple. So from this we can understand that Lord is ready to help everybody. Lord is ready to stretch his hands and wants to rescue everybody, rescue all the living entities, all kind of people. But we are going away from the Lord. The Lord is coming towards us, but we are going away from the Lord. That's what happening. That's what we are facing. So many hassles, so many chaos in the society, so many troubles in the society. So we should we need to take association of the devotees. We need to take the spirituality in our life. Otherwise, whale, the Timingala and devastating shore like Maya Devi, like problems comes to us always. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Jai Lord Jai Jagannath Swami ki Jai.